It's been a long road getting from there to here.
Welcome to another video, and today Konami has banned all water monsters, but we're playing a water deck anyway in the Light Dark Festival, alright? So if you don't know how this festival works, we're going to set a bunch of back row. In this festival, you're either allowed to play only light monsters or only dark monsters, so stick around because I got an all light water deck, alright? We're following the rules, alright? Blue Eyes Water, honorary water monster. And then I'm going to have an all dark water deck, so stick around, alright? I got lots of quality content coming up. So what do we got here? We got Metaverse, alright? We got the Paleos, that's right. When these are in the graveyard, the activated trap, they come out, they're water monsters, alright? We're breaking the rules. We're going to make water monsters in this event. Start things off. Metaverse, get Pacifis, that's right. Konami forgot to ban Pacifis, the ultimate field spell. Not only is this Umi, but if opponent activates an effect, we get a water monster token. That's how we do it. That's how we break the rules. Opponent is playing Blackwings. They're going to give us the token. We're going to get the search. Get the Pacifis Phantasm Spiral Battle. Opponent activating the Black Whirlwind. I don't think so. Black Whirlwind, going to let them wombo combo for 1,000 years. Get out of here, Blackwings. Opponent got another Black Feather Whirlwind. They're summoning the Blackwing Sudri. Well, we got to see, can we stop opponent's Blackwing combo? We're going to flip this bad boy face down because the Blackwings, alright, the one he searched for, where'd it go? Alright, I think it was this one, alright? If you control another Blackwing, you special summon it. Now they got no Blackwings. Can't special summon. Activate. Sea Stealth. That's going to trigger our Paleo. Give us a normal monster. Activate our Trap Trick. Get a Paleo Oleanites from the deck. Activate. Pop the back row. In the end phase, opponent's Black Sonic is gone. Love to see it. Alright, and we got the egg, alright. Now, Blue Eyes, I told you, honorary water monster. Because he's a normal monster, he triggers the Pacifis. So he's doing his best to be water, alright? If I had a normal water monster, I'd play him, but we're in the Light Dark event. We got to make some sacrifices. That's right, we're playing Chad Blue Eyes too, alright? We're not just playing Blue Eyes for fun. We got actual quality Blue Eyes cards here. Use the egg as a synchro with our token, alright, to make the Azure Eyes. Now every standby phase is going to summon a Blue Eyes monster from the graveyard. Let's crash. Hit their Blackwing. Hit him for 1,200. Pass to the opponent. Get a Dragon Spirit of White. That's going to banish one of their Black Feather Whirlwinds. And opponents, your go. Your move. Opponent, summoning the 2 Blackwings. Alright. What do you got next, opponent? Sending to the graveyard to summon the Blackwing Dragon. Going to give us another token. Now, while we do control the token, and we're going to get the search from the Pacifis, we cannot pop right now because we control some effect monsters, alright? These Dragon Spirit, the Azure Eyes. Now this guy is treated as a normal monster in the hand or graveyard, but not on the field. So not currently a normal monster. Azure Eyes also not normal, but if opponent pops these, then we're going to get popping as well. Also, we got the Pacifis Umi lock going on right now. Opponent probably doesn't read, but if they attack our token, their monsters are going to get destroyed. Opponent, getting these Zephyros. Got a Black Feather counter. That's going to target our Spirit of White. And we got a trick though. Okay, opponent trying to reduce our attack and inflict damage. We're going to tribute it, summon the Blue Eyes from hand. But opponent negating. Oh my goodness. Blackbird close, hand trap, negate. When they control a Blackwing monster, send it to the graveyard. Negate. Alright. Another Black Feather Whirlwind, but they have no feather counters. You gotta watch out. And opponent pops. They popped, and they're not reading, attacking the Phantasm token, popping their own monster. Love to see it. I love it. We're playing all light dark monsters. Opponent is still getting got by Sea Stealth attack. Love it. Alright, let's activate. Phantasm Spiral Battle. Pop the Blackwing Dragon. Get our Oleanites. Get drawn. Alright. Now, Foolish Burial Gifts can let us send copies of Pacifis to the graveyard to flip up the Sea Stealth attack. Also can just send our little Paleos to the graveyard. Not the best draw. A little bit of a setup card. But we can use our egg. Egg, get back the Dragon Spirit. Tribute summon. Or sorry, I should say XZ summon. The Sky Cavalry. The good thing about XZs with the Paleos is that when you have an XZ, the Paleos normally when they leave the field they get banished, but because they're in an XZ, they're in some sort of XZ material zone. If this leaves the field, they get sent back to the graveyard. You can flip your traps up, activate, summon them again. Let's get attacking. Hit him with the XZ, and you know where this is going. Main phase 2. Defense mode Zeus. Alright, now, I think we got him, but you never know. Black Wings. You can never know. Opponent. What have you got? Opponent activating Blackwing Chinook. Chinook going to discard itself to target a face-up monster, send a Blackwing Synchro monster or a Blackwing Dragon from the extra to the graveyard, and negate the effect. So Zeus negated. Alright. Defense mode Zeus negated. An opponent Synchro summoning from the graveyard Blackwing Assault Dragon. We cannot Zeus. Zeus cannot be done. And what does this monster say? Each time you activate effect, feather counter, something, something, tribute feather counters. Alright, does nothing. Opponent summoning the other Blackwing, dealing damage to us. Killing the Zeus. Is opponent reading? Opponent has read. Okay, they read the card. Alright, finally, they know how Sea Stealth attack works. Love to see it. Opponent learning. We're teaching them about water monsters in the Light Dark event. Let's draw. Morella. Morella just sends Paleos to the graveyard, but it will summon our Paleos from the graveyard. Are we in big trouble? We can't summon our Blue Eyes. But opponent, we can crash all your monsters with our Phantasm Spiral and our Sea Stealth attack. So let's get crashing. Pop the Assault Dragon. Main phase 2. Set the Paleo. Opponent. What have you got? Summoning a Gladius. Ending the turn. Let's Paleo. Get our Paleos out. Get another Paleo. Send a Paleo to the graveyard. Activate. But we have nothing left to search. Drawing the Imperm. Alright, let's Tribute Summon. Get the Dragon Spirit of White. Alright, cool trick. If we... Now, we're the ones who aren't reading, but... Cool trick. You summon the Dragon Spirit of White. You attack with it. Then you tribute it. Attack with the Dragon Spirit of White. Crashing the other monster. I learned this... or with the Blue Eyes. Alright, I learned that trick in Duel Links. But I didn't read. Alright, apparently this card, once per turn, can't be destroyed by a battle. So we got to clear a monster off the field. Let's Tribute. Get the Blue Eyes out here. Get attacking. Kill their Synchro. And now we just got to clear this Gladius. And we're golden. Alright, opponent 2,200 life points. Facing the ultimate creature of destruction. Let's summon a Sage. Sage, get the egg. Synchro summon into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Alright, we can't hit this right now, so we're going to turtle. Turtle time. It's turtle time. Opponent setting a back row. In our Imperm column. Alright, I wonder what it could be. Alright, I wonder what it could be. You set a card in another card's column that's face down. You're just screaming, I got Imperm. Maybe it's a bait. Alright, maybe it's a bait. Let's summon the Azure Eyes with our Dragon Spirit of White. Now on the standby phase, we summon a monster from the graveyard. Opponent, it's not an Imperm. Blackwing Twin Shadow. Opponent, why did you put that in the Imperm column? Opponent trying, as a cost, shuffling the monsters in, trying to Synchro summon, giving us a Paleo, but now we can negate. It's in the Imperm column, meaning we can negate the whole column, get ourselves another Paleo. Opponent, what is this negative big brain play? Negative IQ play gets their trap negated, gives us 2 Paleos. We get the Dragon Spirit of White. Normal summon our token, and this is easy lethal damage with the Paleos. Hit him with the egg just to show some disrespect. And lethal damage with Paleo Oleonites, getting the kill with the water monster against Blackwings in the only Light Dark Festival. That's what I love to see. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, you saw a game with the light deck. Now, let's show off a game with the dark deck. Alright, and you're gonna start to get some ideas. Alright, we got the dinomorphias. That's right. We're playing Paleos, so let's play some other prehistoric animals with the dinomorphs. And we got more traps in this build, because dinomorphia trap deck. Let's set the Torrential, set some Paleos, set some Sea Stealth attacks. And opponent. Playing Lady Debug. Who knows what this nonsense is. Some sort of Cyburst deck. Let's Torrential. Clear the field. Opponent. You got nothing. Alright. They got nothing, but we also got nothing. But we do have Ferret Flames. Now, Ferret Flames is my favorite removal piece in the Dinomorphia deck. If our life points get real low, We just activate it, and opponent has to shuffle their monsters back into the deck, and that means they're shuffling, which means it gets around monsters that are protected from opponent's card effects. Kind of like evenly matched, but better, because it's dinosaurs. All right, opponent, Lady Debug, with a Psyframe Circuit, meaning our opponent plans Psyframe Gears, hitting us. And you tell me if this is one of the starter decks. I don't know. Psyframe Lambda means they can activate their Psyframe monsters from the hand. That could be problematic. Let's draw. Draw Morella. Okay. Dinomorphia. Let's banish their Psyframe Lord. Set the Morella. And now we got a Paleo in the graveyard. We're gonna get started with our Paleoing. Opponent attacking, hitting us. Our life points getting real low, but we're not afraid. We're playing dinosaurs. Psyframe Lord Lambda. Let's get our Dinomorphia out of the graveyard. Send another Paleo to the graveyard. Pop. Send. Activate the Phantasm Spiral Battle because we control a normal monster. That's right. These Paleos, they got a lot of words, but these are normal monsters. Normal water monsters. Let's get popping. Pop the Psyframe Lord. Get our Paleos. Dinomorphia, very good, but we do have to discard a card to use that. Opponent. Psyframe Lord Beta, when we declare a direct attack, it summons itself. And because they have the field spell, they get to Synchro Summon immediately. Opponent, Synchro Summoning. A FA Dawn Dragster. Alright, now this is really bad because it says each time a spell, trap, a card, or effect is activated, they can increase the card's level by 1, and then once per turn, they can negate a spell, trap, effect by reducing its level by 2. So this thing has like a trillion negates right now. Although only 1 negate per turn. Let's Synchro Summon the Phantom Knight, but no Zeus. Alright, we got no Zeus, so what does this accomplish? Nothing, alright? Except it gets our Paleos back in the graveyard so we can use them a second time. Gotta recycle our Paleos. We're playing Dark, so no Zeus. Opponent. Going to battle mode. Crashing. Killing our Phantom Knight. Alright, we're in trouble. 2,900 life points. Opponent's got infinite spell trap negates. Paleo Canadia. Alright. Let's activate Sea Stealth Attack. Why did we do that? Well, it was bait. All we wanted was to get a Paleo out of the graveyard, but by negating it, opponent chained, so we can't get a Paleo. But that's okay, because it was double bait. We didn't even want that card to resolve. We got Paleozoic Dinomorphia. Get a Paleo from the graveyard. Banish opponent's Dawn Dragster. No more spell trap negates for you. And we still got the Ferret Flames. Ferret Flames is the only thing holding us back from certain demise, I'm sure. Opponent, can you face the wrath of my water monster that Konami didn't even want me to have? Alright, beautiful draw. The Dinomorphia Frenzy means we can get our Dinomorphia engine online. Let's hit him. Opponent with a Psyframe Gear Beta going to activate. Alright, now our hand is forced, okay? Because if opponent Synchro Summons the Dawn Dragster again, we're in serious trouble, alright? If they have a second Dawn Dragster, we're just it's nightmare mode. So let's activate the Ferret Flames. Opponent's monsters currently their attack slightly more than our life points combined, so they get to only keep 1, which means they won't be able to Synchro Summon. Opponent, choose your monster. Give us another Paleo as well. Get that Paleo value. Paleo. Opponent shuffles back into the deck. Let's hit the beta. Attack directly. And now we can XZ summon the Link monster, IP Masquerena. That's right. Sometimes we XZ summon into Link monsters. Alright. And now we got Dinomorphia Frenzy. Opponent, Psyframe Gear Alpha-ing. Means they're going to Synchro Summon. But what are they going to Synchro Summon? A Zeta. Alright, that's good, because if opponent had another Dawn Dragster, we'd probably be done for. Zeta can quick effect steal a special summon monster, and then it gets summoned back to the field later. Dinomorphia Frenzy. Opponent controls a monster, meaning they can't activate their hand traps to negate. We get a Paleo. Dinomorphin time. Synchro or Fusion Summon the Kentragena. Activate the Kentragena. Get our big boy, the Rex Term, on the field. And now with the Masquerena, we got a super secret ultimate play. Activate Masquerena. Opponent's got nothing. Not even activating. We get the Unchained Abomination. Protected from destruction because we use the Masquerena, and this is DP at home, alright? This boy, once per turn in the end phase, pops a monster. Also, if another monster is destroyed by battle, we can pop a card on the field. He's the best, alright? He's the best boy. The best doggo boy. Opponent turtling. Going to end phase. We pop their back row. Demise of the land. Dinomorphia Frenzy. Let's destroy the Zeta. Trigger the Abomination. Pop their field spell. Hit him for 3,000 damage. Frenzy's dead. We don't need it anymore. We used our whole dinosaur package. Opponent getting back the beta. If we declare an attack, they can resummon it using a Signet Mining to search for the Cyber's gadget. But that is game. They got no more plays. Water deck too strong. Alright, stick around to the end. I'll show you both deck lists. But before that, we got a couple more games. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We got our dark deck again. We got the Dinomorphia. We got the Oleanites. We got the Dino Frenzy. And opponent, what are you playing? Opponent playing Despia. Despia, very strong in this event because it's basically not hit at all. But opponent, what is this? Ultra bricky hand? Well, we don't, we don't care, all right? We're not going to just show mercy because our opponent had a bricky hand. We're going to get in there. Hit that Fallen Albaz. Opponent pot greeted. Still no plays. Let's pop their field spell, stop them from fusing summoning. Opponent hitting us with a Harpy Feather Duster. Alright, this is not ideal because it's going to destroy our entire back row. But we can Dino Frenzy. That's going to let us do some stuff. Alright, opponent branded in red. That's not ideal. But we got the Trap Trick. Alright, now Trap Trick, whatever it summons is going to get popped. But it lets us get a Paleo from the graveyard. So you know what? Completely worth it. Let's get a Paleo out of our deck. So when it gets popped, it goes to the graveyard. Opponent, what are you going to fusion summon? Opponent fusion summoning the Albalentus. Alright, that is not what I was worried about. Let's summon Kentragina. Get Kentra-ing. Back row gone. Activate Kentragina. Summon the big boy Dinomorphia Rex Term. Opponent summoning a Tearlament. Alright, this is the ultimate deck. Tearlament Despia. Unhit, really, in this event. Except there's some water Tearlaments. So maybe it's not that good right now. Opponent summoning a Verte. Oh, opponent, this is not a non-summon effect. This is an ignition effect. Which means, in response to the summon, we can activate Rex Term. Make his attack equal to our life points. So, because of Rex Term, you cannot activate. Your Verte does nothing. Opponent setting a back row. And they realize they got no more plays. They are done. Love to see it. Alright, let's do one more game. Then let's show off the deck list. Alright. Opponent going first, and they are playing Dark Magician tier deck. Alright, literal Dark Magicians. Now, when Konami made this event, they probably thought people would just play Dark Magicians, alright, and Blue Eyes. But people aren't doing that. They're playing all sorts of meme decks, so props to Rudy for playing the deck Konami intended. Opponent got the perfect Dark Magician setup. Getting their Circle, getting their Rod, getting their Souls. Link summoning a Crowley. Alright, well, let's show them the power of water. Dinomorphia Thrasia. Get the Frenzy. And look at all our Paleos. Let's attack into the Crowley because we want to save our back row. And we had I had an inkling, alright, that Dark Magician player here was going to summon a Dark Magician and banish a card on the field. So we're going to try and get him to banish our Thrasia or our Dinomorphia Frenzy. Hopefully letting us keep all our valuable Paleos. But opponent hitting the Thrasia. Getting the Rod back to hand. Alright, hitting the Thrasia. Interesting choice because they know that we set the Frenzy. So opponent really worried about their Crowley dying. Opponent summoning the Rod. Getting the Dark Magic attack. Alright, this can destroy all spell traps we control. If they control a Dark Magician though. But does opponent control a Dark Magician? Not right now. Not right now. Opponent activating the Eternal Soul. Special summon a Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard was selected. I don't think so. Let's get popping. Pop the Eternal Soul. with the Oleanites. Get poppin'. MST negates. They do not get the summon. And I don't really understand what happened there. But it says add a Dark Magician or 1,000 items from your deck to your hand. Is that a mistake? Is that a bug? I thought they chose the other mode. Let's activate the Frenzy. Oleanites coming back to the field. The Razia go to the graveyard to summon the Kentragina. And now this chain is going to resolve Eternal Soul. Even though it said add, it actually was the other effect. The effect where if it's destroyed, it destroys all monsters they control. So Konami, fix your game, alright? Fix your game. Dinomorphia Kentragina. Banish from the graveyard to summon the Rex Term. And now we're Rex turning it up with our Water Monster, alright? Water Monster. We are not a Dark Magician tier deck. Opponent Fusion Summoning. The Dark Magicians, which ironically, alright, is not a Dark Magician, okay? So they cannot wipe our back row. Not named Dark Magician. Opponent. Let's banish. Discard to banish their Dark Magicians. End the turn. Trap Trick. Gonna trigger our Dinomorphia. And let's get in. Let's get in for big damage with our Paleos. Banish a Metaverse here. Oh. We got an even better play. Metaverse. Get another Paleo. Get the Umi online. Then we'll have Umi Sea Stealth attack as backup in case our attack fails because our opponent has like 3 copies of Karibo in hand. Let's get in there. Draw the Fair Flames. Alright, great draw. Don't need it right now. Get in for lethal damage with our Paleos. Water Monster lethal in the Light Dark Festival again. You love to see it. Let's go on to the deck list. Alright, here is our dark deck. Okay, we got the dark deck here. We got 3 Dinomorphia for Razius. We got the Foolish Barragoods. We got 3 Pacifis, 2 Torrential Tributes, Fair Flames at 2. We got 2 Oleanites for their Paleos. Our good old little water monsters in the Light Dark event. Triple Canadia, 1 Pikaia, triple Dinomorphia, triple Morella, 2 copies of the Phantasm Spiral Battle, triple Metaverse, 2 copies of Imperm, sorry, 3 copies of Imperm, triple Trap Trick, 1 Alert, 2 Frenzies, triple Sea Stealth Attack. In the extra deck, we have the Dinomorphia package, alright? This is the smallest amount of Dinomorphias you can run. 1 Kentragina, 2 Stealth Bergias, and a Rex Term. Konami should release a Dinomorphia secret pack, alright? So you guys can build this more easily. Also, we got Dark Mist. We got the Phantom Knight. We got the Soul Sweeper. We got 2 Space Insulators. We got a IP Masquerena, Nightmare Unicorn, Berserker of the Tenyi, Unchained, Abomination, the Excess Code, and a Borderland Dragon. Alright, this is the Dark deck. Now let's show off the Light deck. Alright, here we go. We got Light deck. We got 2 copies of Blue Eyes. We got 2 Sages. We got triple Egg. We got Dragon Spirit Away. We got triple Dragon Shrine to send our egg to the graveyard, summon a Blue Eyes. We got triple Pacifis. We got triple Oleanites, triple Canadia, triple Dinomorphia, 2 Morellas, triple Phantasm Spiral Battle, because this deck more on the normal monster line, so that's why we're on triple Spiral Battle in this one. Alright, we got triple Metaverse, triple Imperm, we got triple Trap Trick, and we got triple Sea Stealth Attack. In the extra, we got the Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, Azure Eyes at 2. We got the Blue Eyes Spirit, and then we got a bunch of Heralds. We got a Sky Cavalry. We got a Zeus. We got a Landpour Phoenicius. We got some Pro Legos. These are just nonsense monsters to let us go into the Mech Knight Crusadia. Alright, and the Underworld Goddess. Alright. Hope you liked today's video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're playing in the Light Dark event. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Have a good night.